Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Welcome back to a Division 2 video. It's Tuesday, it's reset day, so we're gonna check out the new week of the Scouts with week 8. We're gonna go into our menu and we're gonna hover over our manhunt, and Scout week 8 is here. We will have some intel, and that's always some information where we can find all of these activities. I keep thinking about everything that's happened and everything that we have done based on the intel Isaac decided to give us. I left you another drop of truth in Federal Triangle. So now we know all of our activities need to be done in Federal Triangle, and we have our hint for our first activity. And this is a complete military code. And if we completely translate this reads Recon Patrol in Federal Triangle with the 0 of 3 on the progress. So we need to take over 3 different open world activities within Federal Triangle. Doesn't matter what you do, again, doesn't matter what difficulty you're on as well, as long as you do 3 open world activities, and after you've done that, the pop-up jumps on your screen and we can go over to our second activity. And we have another military code for activity number 2 with a progress bar of 0 of 5. And this hint reads, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. If we translate, of course, all of this within the military code. So we need to take out 5 tank hostiles, 5 biggies within Federal Triangle. And to get these tank enemies, we can find them roaming in the open world. We can, of course, get lucky within a mission. I tried to play Jefferson Trade Center a couple times, but I only had one biggie. And hands down, the way it worked for me is just log in and log out, and then you travel to the 1040 safe house within Federal Triangle. When you're there, you just walk out of the southeast exit. You're gonna walk out, you're gonna follow the stairs, and whenever you are upstairs, you're gonna take a straight right. When you do that, at the end of the street, there is 9 of the 10 times some NPCs fighting each other, or of course our NPCs fighting one of the enemy factions. And for me, this has been happening a lot with the biggies, or better said, the tank enemies. If you don't have any in front of you, just log in and log out. Again, go to the 1040 safe house, or at least if you log out, you will already be there. Walk up, go out the exit, and see if this tank enemy is here for you, and you only have to do it 5 times. This for me was the fastest way, but of course would love to hear how you would solve it, as of course if you have a lot of bounties, you can of course also hunt down the bounties. As if we hover over the bounty, the corner catfish does not have a biggie in there. The Forts platoon does not have a biggie in there. Temple Mice does not have a biggie in there. The North Lawn Kings has 1 biggie in there, and that's cheese. And then we have Maroon's Battalion, and it doesn't have a biggie in there. So if you have a lot of bounties, and then of course before you start all of it, you can already hover over it if they have a tank enemy, aka a biggie. If not, just make sure to keep those bounties for future events. And then of course we have our last hint for activity number 3, and this translates to take down a valuable enemy target. And then of course again in Federal Triangle, what is a valuable enemy target? Those are the bounties. So you can go over to bounties, hover over the bounties, whatever you have in Federal Triangle, and complete them. Again, it doesn't matter which difficulty it is. As you see, I have a heroic, I have a challenging one, another heroic, and another challenging one. And these you can just play. You only have to complete one of these. And if you don't have any bounties, we all know how it works. Just make sure that you take over a public execution. Make sure that you keep the 2 civilians alive, and they will always drop you a bounty within this area. So make sure if you don't have a bounty, take him out. accept the bounty and go for it. And whenever you took out the bounty, yes sir, you have completed Scout Week number 8. And that's pretty much it for me today. Thank you very much for sticking until the end. Like the video if you liked the video or helped you out in any way or form. And of course, if you're new here and or you want to be updated by the Division 2, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And I will see you in the next one. Pure Prime out.